English for Starters, Grade 8, Unit 10. Prepared by teacher Tarif Faron. Grammar: somebody, something, somewhere. Use somebody in positive sentences. Example: there is somebody at the door. Use anybody, anything, anywhere in negative sentences and questions. Examples: is anybody at home? I'm hungry. Is there anything to eat? Would you like to go somewhere with me? Use everybody, everything, everywhere to talk about all people, things, or places. Example: everybody is happy today. Everything in the museum is ancient. Look, there are trees everywhere here. The negative forms are nobody, nothing, nowhere. Examples: I think nobody at home because no one answers me. Nothing is important more than your study. Remember this. I want to go somewhere because I have a lot of things to do today. And remember to use a single verb with these words. Okay. Now complete the sentences with these words: somebody, something, somewhere, anybody, nobody, nothing, nowhere. Is at home? Is anybody at home? I've lost my glasses. They must be in the house. Somewhere in the house. I'm sorry, I can't help. There's I can do to help you. There is nothing. Where did you go on holiday? B. Nowhere. I stayed at home. Come here. I want to tell you what? Something. Phone rang during the concert. So, somebody's phone rang during the concert. I don't know whose it was. My phone rang, but there was nobody there. Grammar: could, must, can't. Use could be when you think that something is possible. Example: he could be the thief. He was at the museum last night. Use can't be when you think that something is impossible. Example: he can't be the thief. He was with me at the time of the crime. Use must be when you are sure about something. Example: he must be the thief. He has got the stolen statue in his bag. Now complete the sentences with could, can't, or must. Take a jumper. It be cold outside. It could be. They be mad going running in the hot weather. They must be mad. That be them. It's too early. That can't be them because it's too early. Now read the following passage. The Sindbad Voyage. The amazing stories of Sindbad the Sailor have entertained generations of readers, but were they fact or fiction? In November 1981, the historian and explorer Tim Severin started a fantastic 7-month journey. He wanted to prove something. He knew that over 1,000 years ago, Arab merchants sailed from the Arabian Gulf to China, but he believed that the voyage was described in Sindbad's adventures. To prove this, Tim had to do research. He had to study ancient manuscripts and read academic studies of Arab ships. He had to read about early sails and how their ships were steered. He also had to read many different versions of the Sindbad story. Tim decided to build a dhow, which is a ship used 1,000 years ago. He called it the Soha. 30 skilled Omani builders had to copy ancient shipbuilding methods. Not one nail was used. They had to sew the boat together with 640 kilometers of rope. The men worked 10 hours a day, 6 days a week for 165 days. With his crew of 25 Omanis and Europeans, he sailed across the Arabian Sea, the Indian Ocean, and the China Seas. They made the 9,600 kilometer voyage from Oman to Canton in China. They didn't use modern maps. They used a 15th century navigation book by Ibn Majid and navigated by the stars. Unlike Sindbad, Tim and his crew didn't have to sail across the sea on a whale, and they didn't have to fly through the air on a huge bird. However, they faced other dangers. They had to avoid large modern ships. They had to swim among sharks while they repaired the rudder. The winds dropped and they didn't move for a month. They had to drink rainwater and eat fish that they caught from the sea to survive. Tim wrote a book called The Sindbad Voyage. Like Sindbad, Severin the sailor had some incredible adventures. Now answer the following questions about the article. What did Tim Severin want to prove? He wanted to prove that the ancient Arab merchants sailed from the Arabian Gulf to China. What did he build? He built a dhow. Why was the shipbuilding special? Because he copied the ancient building methods in building it. Which seas did they cross? He sailed across the Arabian Sea, the Indian Ocean, and the China Seas. How did they navigate? They used a 15th century navigation book by Ibn Majid and navigated by the stars. Why was their journey dangerous? Because they had to avoid large modern ships and they had to swim among the sharks. Now look at this picture here. We have those words. We are going to write to put some arrows concerning the picture. Deck. What is number 2? Mast. What is number 3? Sail. What is number 4? Anchor. Number 5. Life belt. Number 6. Rope.